gonna be streaming Rainbow Six Siege. It's pretty fucking cool. So today's story is going to be kind of different. What the fuck? Cloud9. FaZe Clan? Why are all these gamers playing Rainbow Six Siege? Aren't they like Call of Duty nerds? Besides the point, today's story is going to be about some Arabic kid that lives somewhere in the Middle East. Particularly, I believe, Israel is what he said. So this guy, basically, he's annoying, and it's not annoying in the sense that he talks weird. He's annoying in the sense that he calls everybody a racist if you make fun of a religion. Which, this religion would have to be the Islam religion. I made fun of it simply because I disagree with the fact that Islam has been the cause of thousands of deaths because people disagree with their religion and they kill people for it. And so, and these extremists so happen to be the same people that bombed the Twin Towers. Okay, so it's a very touchy subject, but I mean, mind you, you know, it happened. It's a legitimate issue. You know, the Islam religion. So he got mad, called me a racist, and in turn, like, I'm not a very hard person to get along with. I could be very easy to get along with. In fact, so easy, it just so happens to be 85% of my friends on my friends list don't even give a shit about his point of why he's such a dickbag. Every game he plays, he has to win. He cannot lose. If he loses, he freaks out. When he freaks out, he can be quite hilariously sad and depressing. So he'll repeat the same combination by smacking 5 buttons together, and he'll repeat that over and over and over again until I die. Some of them are unblockable. And you may say, well, Solomon, if you have skill, then you could... No, it doesn't require skill to spam. He's annoying, okay? He's just annoying. And so I can't get... I get too much of this guy almost every day. He made a video about me recently about me being a racist. Because I ended up making fun of him and going off. And I got kind of ticked off because, he had mentioned stuff outside the game. So this is before he started recording, mind you. He started recording after he done said his part. After he done to make me seem like I'm racist. I can care less if he thinks I'm a racist. I can care less if you all think I'm a racist. The only thing I care about is if I get my point across that I'm not indeed a racist. They banned Fuse.
They did, yeah.
Our team just banned Fuse. We get to ban one defender. How would that be Clash?
Is she that annoying?
She's the weird black lady that seems always pissed off with the riot shield. Yeah, she looks like a whole ass dude. I know, she looks like a Spartan without their helmet. But indeed, Fozy is basically going around starting and getting involved with drama that he has no real business in getting involved with. That I can care less about, but I mean, like, it's something he's doing just to show how scummy he is. So there's this girl on the internet, she's kind of a hoe, and so I had a friend that called her out on it, and Fozy ends up taking her side without any explanation, and he's going to have sides. So he's going to have, because one person called another person something, he's going to let that determine his friendships. So, on top of that, he has this weird infatuation with my friend Savage. Savage, would you like to explain some of the weird, awkward things he's asked about about you?
Oh, hell no. He's so ridiculous.
Part of the reason... Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you were going off on something? Going off, I hate saying that.
Got a little jealous of the weirdest thing.
Do you not have the
Yeah.
words to explain, or do you just want me to explain?
I'm not good at explaining this.
Okay, so basically, my friend is hanging out with his other group of friends, even though he's hanged out with this person during the morning. This person named Fozy decides that it would be kind of cool if he can bother my friend, even though he's hanging out with his other group of friends. He then proceeds to say that my friend Savage, the guy that you just heard talking, replaced him. Replaced. He acts like a woman on her period. He's so childish and so lame that he has to legit isolate and lie about some of his other friends to get him to unlike his friends, because Fozy likes him in a gay and sexual manner. Okay? And, you know, it's kind of... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hang on a second. One of the few things that he does a lot of is, lying, and, well, I mean, he lies about me all the time, calling me a racist. So here's the situation. He's trying to isolate said subject, which is Savage. Isolate him from his other groups of friends so that he's the only friend that he has, and then he's going to try to put his hand in his lap in the sandy desert and shit's going to happen. That's his intention. That's as gay as you can make it out to be. Not make it out to be, but as gay as it can be explained. And so, because it's kind of gay, my friend's not a homosexual. Tim, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I'd say more than just a little bit weird. It's extremely weird. As you guys see this amazing Rainbow Six Siege gameplay, I was just letting all that sink into your head. So what he's trying to do is get rid of his other friends, and then try to get with him, because Savage does not have a girlfriend. Fozy sees this as an easy opportunity to snatch up a young boy. So, I hate saying it like that. The reason he doesn't try to bother with me is because he thinks he hates me so bad and thinks I'm such a racist that Savage and I will eventually disagree. Me and Savage have our few arguments that resort to some very sketchy shit that we end up saying to each other. But at the end of the day, we are still friends. That's the thing about Fuzzy. The second you argue with him and you're not his friend, the second you argue or disagree with him, you're not his friend anymore. Which means that if you disagree with him, he's no longer your friend. So he can give a fuck less about your opinion on things. All he wants to do is for you to suckle at his foot and tell him that he's God. Or, in this case, he wants you to call him daddy, because he's kind of a fag. And so, on top of all this, he tries to get friends against friends, and he's done this to, I guess, other groups of people. I've seen it happen. And this guy, he's kind of lame. And he's a tryhard. He hates America. He hates me. Most importantly, now it seems as if he hates Savage. He'll call Savage gay and try to paint him as gay, even though he's not gay. He's kind of just a weird faggot.
That's scary. Who may as well live with someone in jail?
All Fuzzy wants in life is some dick. It's just, for a dude, that's just not normal. I have no breach charge. Capiteo, I have no breach charge. Break in there. Check out this sexy skin. That's pretty sweet. I know I have my reinforcement charge, but I might try to get that on the reinforced surface. Look at this grade A player right here, man. Check out this Capiteo. Ah, shit. Someone picked Buck, who likes to fuck. I might go some Sledge. Cause Sledge is kind of a cool motherfucker. I mean, like, he's Sledge. I mean, he's pretty sweet. I wish he had us. I wish that they went ahead and buffed him, actually. Like, his speed. Imagine him being a 3-speed. And 2 armor. That would just be insane.
You said the 3-speed 3 armor?
3-speed 2 armor. That would be insane. Yeah, why don't they make it 4-speed or 5-speed?
Dude, that man fast as hell.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, but then again, it would allow them to make every player feel a little different if there was like 5 speed, 5 armor, and 5 recoil control. You know what I mean? So every player plays very different from the other. Yeah, I think it would just make the game feel more unique, because then they can do more with it. Yo, check out this sexy skin I have on here. It's pretty sweet. This skin, most of all, is the sweetest skin in the game. Damn, dude! I just got wasted. Oh, anyway, so the story for today, I got so phased out of the situation. So you have Fozzy, and we're playing Mortal Kombat, and they, you know, and he's trying to make fun of me and trying to get me going, and well, I give in to it. I give him what he wants. He wants me to snap out and start calling him names. He ends up recording the whole damn thing, and then I end up calling him out deep on some shit. Then he goes ahead, mutes me, tells Savage he's going to post it to everybody. He doesn't have the balls to tell me personally. Then he ends up leaving the party because, you know, I ended up calling him out on some very deep shit. So because I ended up calling him out, and he realizes this, he doesn't include audio. He blares rap. You can't actually hear the voices. He has dumbed down the audio a little, you know, so it's not that easy to make out what we're saying. I don't know if he released one with audio. I'm unaware of that. I know that he made one without any audio. It was just music. And so it wouldn't be too impossible to you know, be hard to accuse me as a racist if there's no actual evidence. So I explained that to him. I explained to him that you cannot call someone a racist without any evidence. If you're gonna have an accusation, you need evidence, or you know, not eligible evidence. You need legitimate evidence that that person is what you're saying that they are. And when you don't have the evidence, you make yourself out to look like a dumbass. I mean, like, am I wrong? I mean, like, I would love for someone to tell me that I'm wrong. You know. But, I mean, I don't think that I am. That's the thing. I don't think that I'm wrong. I think that I'm right. I think that the problem is I am actually right of the situation.
Yeah.
And because I am, nobody wants to disagree, and I don't want to just be right all the damn time. I want someone to disagree with me so we can have conversation about it. One drone down. Just in case. Oh, if I could somehow fit it in there. Not like that, you dirty fuckers. There we go. It's not the best of places, but...
Like, what the hell? I was stretching, and when you rounded, bro, and I broke my leg. Cause I was stretching, like, you know, when I was down on stretching, so damn, that was stretching. Did you just hear that? Yeah, I was stretching like this, freaking, I was laying on my knees and shit like that. That's scary, man.
You know what, man? I think though, despite my disagreements with the man, I think I think that honestly he lies too damn much to. So what he does what CNN does. He basically makes up bullshit to a story, makes out the story to be more than what it is, then completely lies about his side of it to make him out to be the victim when he's in fact the perpetrator. So it would be like this. It would be like a gangster shooting another gangster, and then saying that and then saying that the other gangster shot first. It doesn't make a difference. You're trying to play victim to something you know you've done wrong, and the second you call him out on it, the second he gets emotionally pissed, and he does weird things. He's just a weird dude. He moans when he plays his games. When he gets really serious about a game, he'll moan about it. When he starts getting his ass whooped, he moans. He fucking moans.
When you win, he's just like a Jesus fuck shit. He lies. And then like here, for example, some of the fuck you do if you do win against him in some game. He's gonna, he tried to catch you doing some fuck shit on the game, like, or he's talking shit and shit, and he shows you in the clip or some shit. It's stupid. He tries to expose you if you don't win. Like when he wins.
If he does not get what he wants to, like, here's the thing: if you give him what he wants, he has no problem with you. If you don't, if you refuse,
tries to call you out on something. There's some of the things he really false claims about very hard. As in how I replaced him. So I never replaced him. The funny thing is when he said I replaced him, but the thing is he was the one who unfriended me. And said post on a story on Instagram that I replaced him. But he technically unfriended me on his own free will because I thought he was getting hella jealous. Now that's some petty shit.
It is some petty shit. And here's the thing, dude. Like, I'm gonna say relatively I'm normal. I don't think that I get mad if you're gonna like hang out with another group of friends. Now if you promise me that you're gonna hang out with me, yeah, that's not the coolest thing to ditch me, but am I gonna fucking say that you replaced me over it? No. Motherfucker! But
and the funny thing is, literally, I was waiting all out for my other friend to get on. So we played all more with this fucking.
So you've already made previous plans. Is Fozy aware of these plans that you guys are gonna hang out?
Yeah, I told, like
all right, so he's completely aware of the situation. So check this out. This motherfucker is totally aware of what's happening. He's expecting it to happen. It's when it happens. It is like that one stupid ass annoying nerdy kid that like has cavities and he's supposed to go to the doctor or the dentist or whatever, and his parents are like, it's time to go to the dentist. Mom, I don't want to go. And it's like, but you already warned your ass.
Told him, when my friend gets on, I'm inviting you here and probably too.
Now, did he end up leaving the party? Like, he was still in the party, still chilling, no?
He was still in the party all the time, when I started talking shit like,
alright, so you see, they're playing the same game still. They're playing the same game still. They're all chilling out, and if he wanted to, he can join with you guys and chill out and hang out and be cool. But because he's playing with a friend, he had to get mad and try to orbital and grief them in the game and be kind of a dickhead and not try hard, and then, you know, then he ends up mumbling some bullshit because he doesn't speak up. He doesn't speak clear and distinctly. He mumbles. So, you know, he's just an annoying fuck.
I was doing this thing with friends. He kept on that. He said, oh, I'm not going to you know, I said, I don't trust that. You literally me and my friends not too long ago. He said, oh, you don't trust me, and then that's when we unfriended and said, I replaced him. Like, hey, get jealous over my friend shit, and I can't trust you. You just order me. Yeah, I would get suspicious of stuff like that. With someone in justice, I mean, it's only logical to be suspicious, right?
I mean, it is only logical to get suspicious. I mean, what the hell else are you supposed to do?
He's ordering me. He won't kill me,
you know, but on top of that, he'll call me and everybody else a racist. Out of anything he runs out of, he'll call us racist, or he'll call us a bigot, or he'll find some other bullshit terminology to call us.
Some fucking, I don't know if it's hypocritical type shit, but you know what's funny? So, I don't know if you ever noticed this from Salt, but when you joke about his religion, he gets mad. But when I joke, like, oh look, you just come because he's in the building, like a fucking, like your religion, right? Then he laughs about it. He doesn't get real mad. But
listen, dude, he wants you, man. That's sad, and you don't have those feelings for him. You don't. You're straighter than your hairline, that's for sure.
No, I'm straighter than a fucking straight path. I'm straighter than the definition of street. I'm straighter than Pinocchio's long ass nose. And Solomon over here.
Oh, I'm very straight.
Yeah. He's like fucking, what do you call it? Out of this world type straight.
Out of this world type straight. Out of this world type straight. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in this world type straight. You look a whole different dimension type straight.
It's funny because he says he's not about gay people, yet he's the most gayest person I've met online. On top of that, his religion's pretty gay too. I mean, the all-holy prophet Muhammad actually sucked a boy's tongue. Of course, in the religion, they're not going to call it making out because of the terminology, but at the end of the day, he put his tongue in another boy's mouth, and that's pretty gay. So, wouldn't you perhaps call the prophet kind of a gay, homo-sex pedophile? I mean, like, I'm just trying to, like, come up with a decent way of putting he's a fucker, dude. He's gay. He's gay. And there's no way of making that nice sounding. Also, when I call him out on the facts, and I've actually looked up the facts, because he says that Al-Qaeda is not a Muslim or Islamic terrorist group, I instantly called him out on his facts. Primarily due to the fact I'm not going to have some fucktard end up, you know, claiming that he knows more about stuff than I do, when it's in fact not Steven Crowder. So I end up showing him a pretty realistic video. Realistic being that it makes decent enough sense. But listen, I don't feel as if I should have to. I don't think it's my position to sugarcoat things for people. I think I just tell it how it is. You know, I don't know if it's something fucked up. I'll make it sound fucked up, okay? But by all means, I am not truly a racist. If I was truly a racist, Savage would not be my friend because he's a different race than I am. Okay. Yeah, that is truly.
It's not racist. Even if he does, like, the outward characteristics, we're the best of friends. We can be racist without do shit.
Well, I mean, but I want it be though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is
you're not that type of dude.
It's just not like me enough for me to be a racist. I just don't see myself as a racist. I don't think that in any other scenario I think I'd be a racist. I think calling everybody a racist to solve your problems for you is kind of so cheap, and it's so mediocre, dude.
Remember when we CDK for those first started I killed you with us. You made me laugh so hard.
And I'm gonna say a racist joker too, you know, so long as it's just a joke. I mean, if it's not a joke, then I wouldn't say it. But and here's the thing about satire is the reason that satire exists is to make people laugh. The whole point of satire entirely is so it's make stuff funny. It's not a fucking question of is it offensive or not. Satire is not it. It's the one thing. Here's the thing: if you take a comedian seriously, then you're not seeing the fucking point of what a comedian is. You know. So the second a comedian says like a racist joke or something, don't say he's automatically a racist. That's bullshit. Okay. And I've had little black kids come up to me and tell me I'm a racist because I support Trump. Okay. So it's not really. I think it's more a societal thing now, where it's if you're a straight white male, you are the most hated person out there. I don't care. You're the most hated person out there because everybody hates on straight white males for some odd reason. If you're straight, not gay, if you're a man, women, feminists, you know, this is all true. And I don't think it's fair enough to me or anyone else really. Rather. And I feel as if people like Fozzie don't get it. He doesn't understand what it is to be truly racist. Nor has he seen truly racist, and most certainly not from me. He has not seen racist from me. He's not seen enough. He says I hate it when people say I do too much. And now, I get it if it's a joke, but doing too much, like what do you mean too much? I don't think I do enough. To call people out on their bullshit. I don't. I really don't. I should do more.
Dude, always gets cut. Dude, we shut him down because he tries to do bullshit on us. How about that, but it's a trap.
What?
You remember
oh yeah.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
We made that so much fun, dude. We made so much jokes about that. Like some
Boss break through the door.
Oh my god. Dude, that's still stuck in my head from playing the Modern Warfare for the first time.
And another thing, dude, like, I don't, like, honestly start shit with people. People start with me, and I will never... It's like the lunch ladies in the morning of my school. If I open up, you see, they have their little breakfast sandwiches, you know, all wrapped up in this bullshit. And when I unwrap it, if it looks disgusting, I'll put it back. And when I put it back, they told me, you know, you can't do that. You've already unwrapped it. I didn't take a bite of it. I didn't touch it. I just opened up the wrapper, and it just smelled like ass. I said, and then they said, why did you put it back? And I said, because it's a piece of shit. Is that a fair enough answer? You know, it's I guess I was kind of rude to start with, but I think that's fair enough to the lunch lady. But, you know, I said it's a piece of shit. Just being honest. There's a piece of my honesty of me not sugarcoating anything for anyone. Despite their race, religion, whatever. That does not... If you're a Christian and you're a racist, which there's very rare Christians that are actually racist. There's not a lot of them out there, okay? Just because the KKK existed in the 60s does not mean it exists to this day, alright? And the KKK today is very different than what it was back in the day, okay? Don't act like you were there in the 60s. Don't act like you lived in the 60s and people actually fucking burnt crosses outside your house. Don't act like you've experienced that because you haven't. And that's just the truth, okay? I don't think Fuzzy was around in the 60s, and if he was, he would be a much different person than he is today.
100%.
Now, I just tell it how it is. And I hate saying that to people because they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, fuck, I need to perfectly do this. I want to do a whole run of this mission, this situation. I like playing. I've been playing a lot of situations in 6 Siege lately, but you know, fuck, like. Oh yeah, I mean, I would love to play Terrorist. I'd love to play T-Hunt with you, man. I don't think you're into that.
I used to do it. That's one of the first things I do.
It does not make you a lot of renown, but it's just fun to do because you're not. Yeah, it's not competitive. You know, there's actually a good way to counter him. I don't know if you want me to tell you or not, but no. Everybody can counter him easily. Can counter that ability. Everybody.
How?
You want to know? I'll tell you. All right. What you do is you lay down and crawl. It does not detect that.
Damn.
It does not. I swear to God.
Imagine a whole team of Jaeger Corps. How scary would that be? You can't find the cameras.
The whole team of Jaeger Corps. Yeah, that'd be pretty damn scary. Well, actually, it's pronounced core. Even though it says corpse. But it's still pronounced core. It's a really old terminology thing. I just got to tell you now ahead of time before some asshole in the comments tries to correct you.
Yeah.
I would you rather feel corrected by me or someone you don't know? You know, it's because I'll correct people. I correct people all the time. I can't act like I'm not that. I want him to see this video. He needs a reality check. Fozzy, get your thumb out of your ass, wipe the shit out of your eyes, and just be a happy citizen of your shitty country, Israel. By the way, mind you, same guy who hates me for making fun of his religion and calls me a racist. How is a race a religion? Okay, I just want someone to comment in the comments try and refute that. Anybody who has the balls to. If you do, I'm not gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna just call you a dumbass, and well, I mean that's making fun of you, but I'll be polite about it. I'll be polite about it.
You know what's something funny? Like how don't keep talking about our country.
Yeah, I've kind of.
Funny thing, he literally changed his shit to make accounts so he can play some of the games we can play. How fucking funny is that?
So this man cannot actually use the will in GTA. This is the biggest meme I've been using against him. He cannot gamble in Israel. So I made fun of him for it. Okay? Now, making fun of people is not a right thing to do, but I mean, it's kind of funny at times. I flashed him. I mean, and listen, dude, I'm not doing it because I hate him. I'm doing it because genuinely he needs someone to do it. I'm doing it because no one else will. Okay. Oh, my favorite situation, the hostage situation. This is my favorite one. The first hostage. They say in a hostage situation, you cannot be slow and methodical. That is a total lie. You could be as slow as you fucking want. And I'm gonna show you guys how to be slow in this situation. Let's see how much time. Let's see my time limit I have. 1 minute. Okay, not 1 minute. I'm at 1:54. I leave at 2:20. I'd say I have roughly around 30 minutes.
For me, it's one
yeah. We live in the same time zone. Now you see, listen, now me and Savage are friends in real life, not just in the game. So Savage, not Savage, so Fozy cannot go around saying that, you know, that we need to hate each other for no reason. We could actually hang out, you know what I mean? Like, he can't say that he's actually hung out with him. He can't be there to say that he's done all this for him and all that when he really hasn't. You know. Okay, so the first step to doing this situation, what I always like to do is mark this dude out. Step back. Go right here. And plunker that guy down. It's pretty freaking awesome. Now, another thing I like to do, use the same camera into the house. Now, there's going to be a dude right there. But that's not the guy we're looking for, it's this guy right here. Mark him out.
I didn't know how broke these abilities was for all.
You need multiple enemies because you have to pick up their cell phones after you kill them. Now what I want you guys to do in this situation is take a deep breath and relax. Okay, there's gonna be a dude up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of peek it with a flashbang. There we go. I don't know if I actually hit anything. I'm gonna rush in there like that. There you go. Clearing this room. Okay. Wham bam bam. Damn damn damn. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not gonna utilize the drone to go all the way up there. I'm just gonna throw out another one. Alright, I'm not gonna pick up the hostage just yet. Alright, we only used one flash grenade. Now I'm gonna pick up this hostage. Okay. Nothing's already down the stairs. Now, mind you, there's gonna be a dude on both sides of this fence. So what you're gonna do is, they're not there. Okay. Let's just double check. There we go. How much was pretty quick? Hey, look! I still have 20 minutes. I only did that entire thing in 10 minutes. Oh no, I didn't. That was from 50. It was 154 to 159. So that means it. That was 5 minutes it took me to do that. That was fucking quick, dude. You wanna know something cool, Savage?
What?
You know you're supposed to do all the situations before you actually do the actual game? As the situations aren't just tutorials, they're just training methods to how to interact with the game. Of course, players are smarter than AIs, you know? But it generally makes you pretty good. I've noticed after doing situations, my skill is definitely increased. I'm gonna play some T-Hunt. Normal mode. Not on matchmaking, no. I'm gonna go lone wolf. I might do some custom T-Hunt with you, man. I'll be honest with you. I want to do some T-Hunt with a friend. Well, here's what I want. I want you, and I want a snake and me, and I want my buddy Ronan, and all 4 of us versus bots. Ronan could be big chungus dumbass running around doing his own thing. You will be Montaigne, and Snake will be his tactical self, and I'll fall in after you guys, or I'll even breach and do my own thing as well. But I mean, I think generally speaking, we're gonna clear some shit out, man. I put him with Sledge. Not that I mind that, because his gun's better in the game than it is in real life. We'll say that the gun in this game for Sledge sucks ass in real life. I'm just gonna end the video now.